Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to another video here on the YouTube channel. In today's video, we have the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and the draw is coming in just a second. Since we last met, we've played a couple games domestically in the league and in the FA Cup, and we'll recap them as well. We've had youth intake, and there is a player that we have to speak about. Before we get into any of that, do give this episode a like, do subscribe to the YouTube channel, and do leave a comment down below about if you're enjoying the save, or if you're doing a Wrexham save, or how's your save going, etc. I got a wonderful comment last time out for one of the guys that I watched the watched the comment that I've never had a comment from, and I really appreciate those sort of comments. So if you're someone that you've never commented before, leave a comment. I will reply. Beautiful thing about being a small time little content creator that does this just in his spare time is that I'll generally see the comment pop up and respond to you. So leave a comment, that is for sure. Now let's get straight into this, and that's enough of wordiness. We do have the draw. We will be getting into the draw in just a second. Youth intake has come and gone, and boys, we have a player. His name is Jordan Shaw. And Jordan, at 16 years of age, is 6'2", a goalkeeper, and is very well-rounded. He's got 14 determination, fairly ambitious, which is a good personality trait for development. And he's got a lot of 11s and 12s. The big three of handling, kicking, and one-on-ones is pretty good. Out of everything, the one-on-ones is the worst, which is great because sweeper keeping is the one that works the best with the training. So we're just going to get him on sweeper keeping. Let's do that right now in the episode. Just sweeper keeping, take control of this player's training. Yes, take control of this player's individual training. You boys just let him do sweeper keeping. Outside that, we got Alex Page as a striker, 5'9", 17 determination. Don't think he'll grow into much, but if he's his potential, he'll actually be a decent to good Premier League player. So we'll keep an eye on him too. More importantly though, Jordan Shaw, there he is. He actually comes in and now displaces Ross Davies, the winger that came out last season, as our best youth intake player. I do have to put a note on him. I'll make sure to do that after I film this little period of this video. Intake came out just recently. I think this guy in 2 years' time at 18 years of age will be the number one for Wales and play over 100 caps for Wales. I'm probably going to go out on a limb and say that. And he has potential to be not just a good Premier League goalkeeper, one of the best in the world, because he's got Dominguez's levels of potential. And if you don't know about Dominguez, boys, he's developed into a world-class goalkeeper finally and has started to make saves, as proven last episode when we knocked Barcelona out of the Champions League. And you haven't checked that, go and give that a watch, because 2 episodes ago, they beat us 4-0 in the Champions League. All right, let's get into the draw. The Champions League song rings out. I've got to go to work, but I'm not currently dressed to go to work just yet because we needed to do this. Here we go, boys. AC Milan, Benfica, Bayern, Lazio, Marseille, PSG, Atletico, Real Madrid, and Wrexham. We want Benfica or Lazio. Who we're going to get? First out is Marseille. And Marseille get Benfica. That is not good, because all the teams but Lazio are probably better than us. AC Milan, I wouldn't mind. Oh, no. All the teams that we wanted to play are already out. So it's going to be Real Madrid, Bayern, or PSG. We beat Bayern at least this season already. Wrexham get drawn at home. That's not good. And we get Paris Saint-Germain. Rightio. All right, boys. We knocked out Barca, so we got to believe we can knock out PSG. They still got Mbappe, probably do, right? Yeah, Mbappe at 32 still. Okay. Oh, it's not going to be... They got Anthony Gordon on the right. Might be a bit easier than I expect. Anthony Gordon... Okay. We'll focus on PSG in a little bit. Here we go, boys. The one thing I will say, there's AC Milan and Lazio's attire. So if we could get the AC Milan Lazio tie or the Marseille Benfica tie, we will make the final. First out the hat is Marseille Benfica. Please, PSG or Wrexham or Real Madrid Bayern, which means we get the Italian tie. Fuck off. This has gone horrid. Look at those teams in the semi-final and the draw and the quarter-final Champions League. Marseille and Benfica. Any one of the sides on the other side of the draw would smack them 5-6-0 over 2 legs, including ourselves. AC Milan and Lazio. Milan's going to get through that. Milan's going to waltz into a Champions League final easily, right? If we got one of those teams in a semi-final of the Champions League, we would make the final of the Champions League. Downright. In our first season. But unfortunately, no, we have not lucked out. I will say, whoever out of this other side of the draw, in PSG, Wrexham, Real Madrid, or Bayern, get through to the final, they will win the final easily. We get drawn at home again. Okay, so it's gone as worse as it could have been. We did not get one of the easy teams. We got PSG, and that will be today's episode. And if we get through that, we're going to get Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, and we'll be at home for the first leg in both, which means we do not get the advantage of playing that away leg second, which is unfortunate. Look, we weren't meant to win the Champions League this season, but you really did believe when you looked at that draw, we lucked out. If we were on the other side of that draw, we would make the Champions League final in our first season, and anything could happen in 90 minutes in that final. However, it's PSG. I'll see you guys here for that one there later on, and hopefully we can beat them. Next Gen Day YouTube, and we have won it again for the second year or the third year in a row. I think Herman won it back to back, and the following year, Walter, who he signed last season, has won it. Feel a little bit for George Davies that he didn't win it. Like, Davies developed so well. He's playing, regularly for Wales now. He looks so good on paper, but no, apparently Walter hasn't won it. 46 interceptions, 64 tackles, and 34 appearances is a lot. For someone that we don't associate with being a good defender, he looks fantastic. Some other games telling me that at 19 years of age, he's not going to hit any further potential. I kind of laugh at this because there's no way that he's not going to be better than this. Looks outrageously good already. If he wasn't to develop past this stage, then so be it, right? But, he already looks so well-rounded. I'm glad to have him here. The only other player that makes this list outside of Davies is Ben. And, look, Ben's someone we signed on the cheap from South Africa for 475k. In Jan, because he looked like a smoky. He's got good marking, decent mentals, and good physicals. If he actually develops playing under 21 football for us, he could actually outgrow Peter Williams and be the new backup right back to Dan Robinson. So someone to keep an eye out there as well. Hopefully, when we see each other next time, PSG at home, we're going to win that big tie and move ourselves into the Champions League semi-final. Will we? Let's go find out. Next, PSG at home at the racecourse. At the racecourse, PSG, managed by none other than Pep Guardiola, fired as Arsenal coach in 2030 before becoming the PSG coach. He left Man City to become the Arsenal coach because he wanted a new challenge, which I found ludicrous. But yeah, is what it is. We did win our last game 4-3 against Brentford, the game in between this, and we did beat Newcastle 3-0, which I can't remember if I recapped or not because it's been a few days due to poker. Brentford had 4 shots, 4 on target. I'm very surprised it was not 4 goals. Arthur has forgotten how to keep now, which is unfortunate. I wish he knew how to still keep, but for whatever reason, he's had a big drop-off in form this year. So, yeah, it's not good for Arthur. But, look, currently puts us in 3rd spot. And if City want to start dropping games, that's fine. Bournemouth, though, what a team. Still sitting in 2nd. If you have a look at our starting 11, we've got players out. So, Parsons, obviously, big guy to miss here. With the ACL injury, what a centre-back he would be. And then right before the eve of the Brentford game, Gert did a hernia, and he is out. So that's 2 big players. Cunnington, who's finally been called up and has played for England 2 times and has been looking fantastic. Still has world-class potential. One of those more late-blooming sort of players on Football Manager. Look, fantastic footballer. Absolutely love him to bits. Injured for this game, which is not good. Or suspended, for this game, which is not good as well. So we're a little bit undermanned. We're going to be pretty short on the bench. Giancarlos comes into here. Mariba's not 100%, but is good enough to start. Davies played in the 21s, which I forgot about that being an issue. And the rest of the team, it is what it is. So your team to play PSG is similar enough to the team that beat Barcelona in the last episode. And it's Dominguez, Robertson, Lorenzi, Oliveira, and Udogi. Mariba and Koulibaly, who do have a very good understanding together in the middle of the park. And then we got 3 of the back 4 on bookings, which is not good. But moving forward, you got Junior, who's been pretty damn good since coming in. Caputo's been developing. Pavlovic gets the nod over Doak, and the main reason for this is just look at the recent form. Ignore the last game because I just brought him on late. Have a look at this, though. 7.6, 7.3, 7.7, 9.4, 7.2. He's just very consistent on the left wing, more consistent than what Ben Doak's been. And then the man, the myth, the legend, the man that has had interest from PSG, now has interest from Spurs, Mr. Josh Herman, who is one of the best strikers in the league. I wonder if he's in the season preview yet. He'd be close. He's not in there yet. But, what a fantastic footballer he is. So, look, we have a pretty world-class team. Dominguez had his best year in goals, world-class keeper. In the quarterfinal, which I cannot believe in our first season, to knock out PSG was huge. Boys seem like that's all lifted. Let's go and have a look at this PSG side. Donnarumma is still in net, and he is only 32 years of age. Tomiyasu's at right back, still looks very elite. Kim Min Jae's moved here from Bayern, looks fantastic. Robert, I already know, we've scouted him plenty of times. He could be playing anywhere. Like, I think he plays better in the middle of the park, but centre back for them today, so be it. Nuno Mendes looks outrageous at left back. Manuel Ugre, fantastically well class. Vitina's well class. Lucas Suik is not bad at all. Anthony Gordon's probably their weakest link out on the right. Javier Casado is a 22-year-old Spaniard that looks world class. And Kulomawani is up top as well. Look at the bench, though. Samuel's on the bench. Asuma Dembele's on the bench. Emery's grown in this save and looks pretty good. Ryan Gravenberch from Liverpool's come in into this team. Joe Mario is another one as well that people will know. Merritt Arcelin is a guy that I know because he's 21 and PSG, I reckon, spent big money to bring him here. 26 mil from Galatasaray. I thought it was bigger. But yeah, they've got a team and a half. Like, it's PSG. They're going to be good. We have to deal with it. Certainly looking to aim. Champions League. Anthem. Racecourse. Wrexham-PSG. Come on, the boys. Come on, the boys. Here we are, lads. PSG in the infamous, navy, darky blue with the red through the middle. We're obviously in the Wrexham red. And here we go. On the giant killing run that we've been, can we kill another giant and end Pep Guardiola's hopes of winning another Champions League? Let's go out there, see what we can do. I'm going to say it again. I think we need a lead to have any hope, but we lost at home against Barca, and we beat them away. So, who knows? So far, 62% of possession, which is unlike what you do to normal Pep side, so a good start from us. Long throw incoming from your doggy. Throws long. Koulibaly, back to your doggy. Couldn't get the flick on, that's fine. Caputo now. Can he hit one from distance? Finds half a yard, does, deflected, and in the end, Donnarumma makes a save. It was deflected off Herman, who was offside. And that is still going to be 0-0. Short to Kulomawani. Casado, I should say, actually. Not Casado, like the defensive midfielder, who has been non-existent for Chelsea this year. And unlike that, their weakest link, Anthony Gordon, scores. We're 1-0 down. Well, there we are. We've started pretty well in the first 25 minutes of this game, and we concede. That's not nice. That is not nice at all. 1-0 down. PSG's first chance goes in. Suchik, good ball. Gordon, past Dominguez, he can't do much. One shot, one attack, one goal. That's very annoying. Dominguez comes and claims this one. What is our immediate response? A minute after the goal is a highlight. Dominguez finds Oliveira's feet. Mariba, Caputo. Great ball to Junior. Dan Robertson on the overlaps. Then he looks for Herman. He gets in the area. Needs options. Cuts it. Junior. Ball in. Caputo. That's as good as you would like. That is superb. That is a great goal. Also going to move Mariba into deeper line because he prefers that role. But that is superb. Well done by Junior. Well done by Herman to run channels. Great ball too from Junior here to Herman. Robertson was on the overload as well. Have a look at this. Great touch. All the defenders swarmed towards the front stick. And Caputo just drifted back's post. Easy tap in. We've been the better team here 30 minutes in. PSG have had one shot, one attack, and less possession. And it is 1-1, which is unfortunate. But a very, very good tempo from us right now. And if we can just eke the lead here before halftime, it would be nice. Time ticks away. There's a highlight. Destiny Udogie, Pavlovic, picked up by Ugre. This looks like it's going to be a PSG highlight here. Ugre gets in the box, cuts it. Lorenzi, never a penalty. If they give this a penalty, I'm going to be livid. Lorenzi's in front of his man and wins the ball. We see these get given all the time, though. This should never be a pen. This is a penalty. I am going to be livid. Fuck off. PSG have had one shot for one goal. Now going to have a penalty for 2-1 lead. This is ridiculous. Dominguez, make a save, buddy. Make a save, Dominguez. Kulomawani scores. Well, we wanted the lead by halftime. We've been the better side here in the first half, and we're 2-1 down. Pretty unfortunate. We have definitely been the better side. Good finish from Kulomawani. just whatever. Whatever, Football Manager, whatever. Being the better team, but a bullshit pen, and that's the difference. Anyhow, 55 minutes played. We now need another goal, if we could. Robinson now. Caputo. Lorenzi. All the way back there to Dominguez. Good ball to Oliveira. Finds Pavlovic, who's not had the best of the day. Destiny, your doggy on the overlap. Pavlovic is with him. Pavlovic has got options. Goes himself and misses. If he cuts it to Herman, it's just a tap in. That is selfish and annoying from a man that's been in such good form. Look, if we get bundled out here in the quarterfinal, we're going to look back at this first leg and go, we had all the chances to take a lead to France. We should have had a lead. Instead, if you look at this, we do not. Herman's had a stinker. Pavlovic not had the best of the game. We're going to make some changes here. Ben Doak's going to come on one side. Mariba's had a pretty good game, but we need to bring him off here. Can't afford to concede another one, so Davies is going to go in as well. Straw up the shop. Desi Doggy's had a good game, so I'm not going to bring Walter in. McAtee for Caputo, I think, even though Caputo's had a goal-scoring game, McAtee can produce something out of nothing. Nestri will come on late doors. I'm going to leave Herman out there. He's a world-class striker. He will get a moment, you would believe. I'm going to move us into attacking as well here with the 78 minutes on the clock. It's a corner to McAtee. Junior now. Looks for Ben Doak. Good touch. Needs options. Gets in the area. And he went for goal. Selfish. Just all a little bit selfish out there tonight, man. Everybody's been selfish. Nestri's going to come up front here late doors. For Herman. We have dominated this game of football. Look at the match momentum. Look at the match momentum. Oh, we're going to cop an FMing. Of all the times. Highlight here. If we concede a third, I'm going to be livid. Anyway, a mistake from Donnarumma. McAtee finds Junior. Robinson. Koulibaly. Lorenzi. Koulibaly. McAtee. Ben Doak. Nestri made a run. He's offside. Don't even bother. Nestri scores an offside goal. Sums up the night. A night where we've been the better side. The night where we've moved them around. The night that we've looked good. And it's just a slice of FM going, well, they're the team with a better reputation. You cop it. How many games do you get like this in a Champions League where they give it to you and you play so well and you cop it? Unfortunately, that is all she's going to write. We have dominated PSG. It's finished 14 shots 6, 1.83 XG to 3 shots 2 and 1.32 XG. 0.8 of that made up from a penalty. It was a dubious penalty and their first shot in the match went in. And in the end, down the other end, we have been wasteful, we have been poor, and like we did against Barcelona, we were arguably very even with Barca. We're going to have to come back again from away from home. And I will say, like I said against Barcelona, I don't see a world where it should happen. I highly doubt it will happen. However, we've seen us do it against Barcelona. Will we do it against PSG? I doubt it. I think we're out of the Champions League, and it's only going to be ourselves to blame. Because that match momentum, have a look at it. We dominated for large periods. And if we're as good as we think we should be, when you dominate for that large periods against any side in world football, you must score. I'll see you guys in a second for the second leg. Be right back. Do not go anywhere. Here we go. Second leg. Part the Prince. I will say, we don't have Koulibaly for this game. But PSG are also without Mbappe, who is injured. And Tomiyasu, which is huge. So, take solace out of that. We drew to 0-0 to 18th place Sunderland. So, it's not been a good night on stream for me. We've been struggling to score goals tonight, which is not good. Keep the positives, though. We kept a clean sheet with the rotated team. Arthur found out he could keep now, which is nice. But, yeah, it is what it is. All right, so Parsons obviously out. Lorenzi's obviously not my first choice anymore. So, we're going to make that change here. And wherever Oliveira is, in he comes. Koulibaly suspended for this one. Gert is out. So you're going to see a lineup that is of Davies and Moriba together in the middle of the park, which they have a good understanding. I still think Pavlovic probably should get in based on form and use Doak off the bench. The rest of the team picks itself. I don't think we need to do anything else, but we just need to be a little bit more clinical in these moments. But that is your team out there. And let's see what we can do. And this is the thing. Oliveira's in that good form right now. He's up to 3.5 star. And this is what I see with Oliveira. I see this a lot. with this guy being very good. I might even moving into ball playing defender on cover, by the way, because that is the preferred role, which I definitely prefer on him too, by the way. And there we are. Cunnington, not so much. 13 passing, and 15 vision's not bad, and 12 technique. He's close. Where Oliveira, if you look at him as a ball-playing defender on cover, 15 passing is definitely worth it. All right, let's get into this game. Come on, let's see what we can do here. I just want us to fight. Don't get blown out the water. If we fight and give a fight, I'm happy enough. I did say on stream, as we're currently live, links down below, that I wish we had the full-strength side. I wish we had Koulibaly for both legs. I wish we had Gert for both legs. I wish we had Parsons. You know, I would love to have a crack at Barca and PSG with the full-strength side. Would have been huge. Also would say that Lorenzi's not on the park. Cunnington and, you know, Parsons or Oliveira and Parsons would be my new front two for the second half of the year. So Lorenzi probably would not be giving away that penalty that was dubious in the least. But it is what it is. All right, we are going to move Davies into ball-winning midfielder there on defend. Much preferred. And Mariba deep lying on support. Much preferred roles. Joe Mario comes into the team at right back. That's actually good for us. He's not as good going forward. We need to target that. That is fine. Rest of the team is the same as the last team. Only one change out there at right back. So let's get into it. We are 2-1 down, but we were 2-1 down against Barcelona. We came back. This tie is not over. You dare to dream, boys. You dare to dream of a semi-final in our first season. You dare to dream. Player to watch, Pavlovic. I think he's got a point to prove. I think Ben Doak off the bench with his pace is huge. Same with Nestri. Just get the first goal. That's the message in the change room. Gotta love the Champions League song. Cunnington is your captain out there tonight because we are very partial to Cunnington. PSG, Park the Prince, it doesn't come much harder than this in the Champions League usually, but if we get the first goal, jangle some French nerves, you just never know. And that's what we did. We just hung around against Barcelona, and the next minute we went bang. 2 goals, last 15 minutes, game over. All right, away we go here. Unlike where we had 1,000,000% of possession in the first leg, in this leg, down to 19% inside 16 minutes. So PSG have definitely dominating this tie. But that ball swept up by Cunnington. He goes all the way back there to Dominguez. Finds Oliveira. He's good with his feet. Good ball to Mariba. Good turn. No, it wasn't. I thought he beat Gordon, but apparently not. Gordon now going on a run. Who I highlighted as their weakest player out there. Has not done much. Koulibaly's hit the post there. I don't know what Dominguez has done. He could have just took 2 steps and caught it, flapped at it, and then he tried to flap at the header clearance too. If we concede from this, we have some big question marks about our world-class goalkeeper. There's a penalty. Comes down from poor goalkeeping and another pen. How many penalties are we going to give away in today's episode? Koulibaly with another chance from the spot. They had a very undeserved penalty in the first leg. Now to go 3-1 up. That's a goal. How often do you see a highlight where they hit the post and then from the resulting corner there's actually a highlight as well? That is brutal. 3-1 down. It probably looks like good night, Jack. It would need some multi come back now. But a goal from kickoff would be ideal, boys. Cunnington. Goes back a line to Dominguez. Finds Oliveira. Feet of Pavlovic. Ignored. Went inside of Davies, which is fine. Good ball to Junior. And that's going to fall to Robinson. A little bit lucky. Robinson with the ball towards backstep. Pavlovic needs the win. Does. Caputo, what a save from Donnarumma. If that goes in, it's 1-1. You dare to dream. Unfortunately, it's a world-class save from a world-class keeper. Our world-class keeper doesn't do that, mate. Dominguez just makes too many mistakes. Backstick ball cleared away. And, of course, our corner highlight from the resulting original highlight. No penalty. Good ball towards Pavlovic, but that's not got near him. We are staring the abyss in the face. And I don't know if we're going to be able to claw our way out of this hole. I think the abyss is about to swallow us whole, but you never know. Even game in terms of shots, we're struggling for possession, which is not a good sign for us. Good ball back stick towards Anthony Gordon, heads down. Vitina puts it over the bar. That should have been a goal. Demand more, boys. Come on. Come on. Kim Min Jae, Joe Mario, Vitina, Gordon. Good ball to Vitina. We just got no run in the middle of the park. We're missing Koulibaly big time. Caputo's not got near that. Manuel great. Vitina, big moment. Koulibaly's inside. It is all she wrote, boys. It is all she wrote. We are 2-0 down. We're 4-1 down on aggregate. It's been a good run in the Champions League. We can look back at this tie and go, A, we dominated the first leg and we should have won, and B, they've had a penalty that was arguably very bullshit in the first leg, and a penalty that should never have come about because our goalkeeper was being all sorts of flappiness. Don't know what Dominguez was doing. Well, with that being said, I highly doubt that we're going to come back here, but you never know. I do have a plan in mind to change it, but we kind of need to score from this highlight. Joe Mario, we're returning the ball back from injury, so we're not going to complain about the throw. Manuel, you great. Kim Min Jae. We're just being picked apart here. This has been a proper Pep Guardiola performance. Kulumbawani, yeah, okay. We're just dead. We're dead. We're dead in this one. And Carlos heads down. Dominguez does well. Can we find one? Can we just find a goal right now? 2-1, half time, you never know. Got to go short, Dominguez. Got to play football. That's it. Pavlovic, come to feet. Ignored. Good ball from Mariba. Just where are you going, Mariba? Oh, my God. We have not been able to play out at all. This is in. It's game over. It is in. It's game over. It's going to be disallowed for offside by the looks of things. Okay. Still think it's game over. I just don't know where Mariba's going. I just don't know where Mariba is going. Such a bad pass. All right. Dressing room. Tell them to sort it out. I'm going to make a change here. Load into the total control 4-3 we've been using in Glory Hunter. I'm going to make some changes. All right. Davies is going to go into the halfback, just drop in. Mariba's going to send him in on attack. He doesn't mind that. I think that's fine. I think Pavlovic has had a stinger. Ben Doak is on. Caputo can actually play advanced playmaker on attack. He's pretty damn good at it. So we're going to leave him out there. Still getting forward. Think we're going to go to that. Think that's fine. Inverted wing back there for Robinson to come inside with your doggy being complete. I think that's okay too to give us a little bit more shape. I'm going to go with that for now. Main reason for doing that is A, win some of this possession back. B, if we can score one, you never know. We could set maybe make him nervous. Throw in here for Joe Mario. Kim Min Jae. Donnarumma. Manuel, you great. Nuno Mendes. Dan Robinson. Looking to press. That's fine. Now squeeze, boys. Squeeze. No, it's a Pep Guardiola, so we're asking them to squeeze a PSG side that are by far on paper better than us. Fatina's been everywhere. Davies wins the ball back. Okay, here we go. Mariba touches inside to Caputo. He finds Junior. Good touch. Numbers queuing. Robertson ahead of him. Should just play him. Does. Robertson. Numbers queuing. Got to get a ball across the box. Decides against it. Don't know what you... Why? Why? Good ball to your doggy. Doak. Someone. Mariba. It's a goal. Out of everything that highlight could have been, it's a tackle that falls to Mariba on the edge of the box. He scores. It's 2-1 on the night. We're 4-2 down. We are 2 goals away from extra time. I doubt it, but football. Good. This is good from Cunnington, though. Love that. That's a right ball. Just needed to be more powerful. Don't know what Doak's doing, but look. It falls to Mariba. That's a good finish. Come on, the boys. Highlight. Towards Manuel Gray. If this is a goal, it's game over. Fuck on him. Sloppy. Dominguez, bail me out of a hole, keeper, man. For a world-class keeper, you don't make enough saves. I think this is tough to be putting this one on the keeper, but I think once he takes his touch, he should be on him. He should be on him big. 5 points of cover, honestly. We concede straight away. That's pretty annoying. Goal fest indeed. Okay, what is the marking there? Whatever. Game over. All right, game's over. Let's go and give some boys some Champions League football. Herman's going to come off here. No, actually, he's going to go to the left. And we're going to bring Mohammed in. Robertson's going to come off here. We're going to bring in Peter. Walder's going to come in for Destiny as well. And Lorenzi's going to come in here for Cunnington, who's had a stinker. May as well get some boys out there. We're out of the Champions League. We gave it a crack. Quarterfinal, I'm happy with that. Just in the nature of how this quarterfinal's gone, not happy. Because, to be quite honest, We were much better than PSG in the first leg, and we did not deserve to lose. The penalty we copped was utter garbage. And I would love to see what this game was like if we were in the lead in the first leg. Anyway, Junior cross isn't going to find anyone. I think this is a pointless highlight because I'm trying to make changes. But you never know. Caputo gets fouled by Manuel Ugarte. 4-goal miracle needed. I doubt that's coming, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The 4-for-3's kind of stood up to him, which is interesting. Maybe something we can look at moving forward. Not something I tend to play with this team because we got Caputo in the 10. But, yeah. We're out. It was fun. We really enjoyed. But that's all she is going to write. It has finished PSG 4, Wrexham 1 on the night. We are out of the Champions League 6-2. Look, amazing performance. First season, we knocked Barcelona out over 2 legs. Superb. But if we're not winning knockout games in the Champions League at home, you're not winning the Champions League. And we can look at Barcelona and PSG. I know they're 2 big teams. We were the better side in both of those games, and we lost both. We're very lucky to get past Barcelona. PSG have done what Barcelona should have done to us. And it is what it is. But it's okay. We take what we take, and we get what we get, and we move along, and that is okay. With that being said, I'm going to see you guys for the next episode. Next episode, though, is only in 3 days' time, and that will be for the FA Cup semi-final against Southampton as we look to hunt our first major trophy in charge of Wrexham. And we did make the final of this competition last year, and we lost in episode 50, which was an utter bottle job. And you can check that out by clicking the link down below where my name is to go to my channel under playlist. You can watch this whole series live or any of the other series, and you can put it into episode 50 and see the bottle job. Give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much, and goodbye.